For our group project, we decided to do it on Reading Horizons. Reading Horizons is a program that helps students improve their reading from all ages and backgrounds.
For K through 3 reading instruction, or for the elementary reading program, there are 7 steps, or 7 reading skills that are addressed: phonics, pronunciation, spelling, grammar, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension. This works for beginning readers in K through 3 because the core of Reading Horizons framework only requires students to remember 7 rules that can be applied to the majority of the words in the English language. It is easy for students to remember. This, paired with the multisensory nature of the program, is the reason students grasp the program more readily than alternative programs. The number of decoding rules is significantly lower than even the closest competitive product, making it most accessible to beginning readers and at-risk students.
This program also works for adults. They use the same software, but to make the program appealing to older learners, the software and instructor manuals were written with older students in mind. The program helps them master the basic reading skills they need in a way that matches their maturity level.
Reading Horizons is a good program for teachers to implement in a classroom because it allows them to administer placement tests at the beginning of the year and then monitor their students' progress throughout the year. The Reading Horizons Elevate program also gives teachers a manual that consists of 20 to 30-minute instructions called blended learning that are all multisensory, direct, and explicit instructions that allow students to really understand beforehand the material that the teachers are going to expose them to in the program. Teachers do these class instructions in 20 to 30 minutes, and then they break into learning groups or learning centers for 20 minutes where they rotate from station to station implementing new skills. The benefits of this are that students can have the material beforehand. They can be presented the material in a non-threatening and age-appropriate ways, and the students are doing it on their individual level and pace, which allows them to be able to learn the material in ways that are not embarrassing and are more individual. Reading Horizons is also very beneficial for RTI, or response to intervention, for those students who suffer from special needs or dyslexia or other disabilities or struggles that can affect their reading. The trick is to catch them before they fall. In the Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3, there are all specific things that teachers can do to directly help their students in their learning. For example, in the 20-minute rotations, teachers are able to go over to specific students who are struggling and to give them one-on-one time while others are still working on their skills.
Not only does Reading Horizons cover disabilities, but it also would be able to help students that are trying to learn English, and it is specific for English second language learners because there's a whole bunch of different languages that they are able to translate, as you can see on the screen, it says there's Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese, Japanese, and Haitian Creole. So all these different languages, they're able to help those students who are trying to learn English from those backgrounds. And one really cool tool that they have is called the Pronunciation Proficiency Tool. And this is an animated tool that has the animation that shows the tongue placement in the person's mouth as they say the word. So then the students are able to mimic the animation, and they're also able to record themselves, so then they can later on compare their mouth movement to the animation's mouth movement. So this is helpful for students because they're able to see what they're doing right or what they're doing wrong directly through the video. And the Reading Horizons is just a great tool overall as a program to help students of all ages and of all backgrounds to improve their reading skills in English.